A Course in Miracles. Lesson 50. I am sustained by the love of God. Here is the answer to every problem that will confront you, today and tomorrow and throughout time. In this world, you believe you are sustained by everything but God. Your faith is placed in the most trivial and insane symbols: pills, money, protective clothing, influence, prestige, being liked, knowing the right people, and an endless list of forms of nothingness that you endow with magical powers. All these things are your replacements for the love of God. All these things are cherished to ensure a body identification. They are songs of praise to the ego. Do not put your faith in the worthless. It will not sustain you. Only the love of God will protect you in all circumstances. It will lift you out of every trial and raise you high above all the perceived dangers of this world into a climate of perfect peace and safety. It will transport you into a state of mind that nothing can threaten, nothing can disturb, and where nothing can intrude upon the eternal calm of the Son of God. Put not your faith in illusions. They will fail you. Put all your faith in the love of God within you, eternal, changeless, and forever unfailing. This is the answer to whatever confronts you today. Through the love of God within you, you can resolve all seeming difficulties without effort and ensure confidence. Tell yourself this often today. It is a declaration of release from the belief in idols. It is your acknowledgement of the truth about yourself. For 10 minutes, twice today, morning and evening, let the idea for today sink deep into your consciousness. Repeat it, think about it. Let related thoughts come to help you recognize its truth and allow peace to flow over you like a blanket of protection and surety. Let no idle and foolish thoughts enter to disturb the holy mind of the Son of God. Such is the kingdom of heaven. Such is the resting place where your Father has placed you forever. Lesson 50. I am sustained by the love of God. Here is the answer to every problem that will confront you today and tomorrow and throughout time. That line doesn't ease in, it doesn't negotiate, it doesn't qualify itself, it declares. And that alone exposes how timid the ego's solutions have always been. To be sustained means to continue without interruption. It means not collapsing when the market dips, when the diagnosis comes back, when the relationship shifts, when the applause fades. Sustained means carried, held, maintained without strain. Yet the world teaches the opposite formula. It teaches that survival depends on management, on inventory, on positioning, on accumulation. You are sustained by everything but God. That is the inversion. Pills become tiny mechanical saviors, not because medicine is evil, but because belief says, this tablet is what keeps me alive. Money becomes compressed security, digits on a screen that seem to whisper, now you are safe. Protective clothing becomes symbolic armor, a uniform, a brand, a social identity that promises insulation from rejection or danger. Influence becomes leverage over uncertainty. Prestige becomes proof of worth. Being liked becomes oxygen. Knowing the right people becomes a spiritual insurance policy. To endow something is to assign it meaning it does not possess, to give it a power that originates in your belief. Magical power is not scientific power. It is psychological attribution. It is saying, this object, this status, this connection is what keeps me whole. But none of these things sustain without interruption. They fluctuate, they decay, they depend on conditions, and anything that depends on conditions cannot be your source. They are replacements for the love of God because they substitute form for presence. They offer measurable assurance instead of invisible certainty. They reinforce body identification because they orbit around vulnerability. If I am a body, then I must defend, enhance, decorate, and protect the body. If I am a body, then pills, money, clothing, influence, and reputation matter profoundly. But if I am sustained by love, then none of these are the source. They become tools, not idols. Songs of praise to the ego are not hymns sung aloud. They are the quiet inner statements. I did this. I secured this. I protected myself. I made it happen. The ego survives on attribution. Love requires none. Only the love of God will protect you in all circumstances. Not because it rearranges the weather, not because it manipulates events, but because it changes what you are identified with. Protection at the level of mind is invulnerability. If nothing real can be threatened, then what exactly is danger protecting? A story, a narrative self, a fragile construct that believes it's separated and must now manage the consequences. Through the love of God within you, you can resolve all seeming difficulties without effort and ensure confidence. Without effort does not mean passive. It means without strain, without psychological warfare. It means the solution is not constructed. It is revealed. Like fog lifting rather than walls being built. Sure confidence is not bravado. It is quiet recognition. The kind that does not spike adrenaline. The kind that steadies breath. Illusions fail because they promise continuity in a discontinuous system. They offer permanent satisfaction inside impermanence. They pledge stability inside fluctuation. They cannot keep the contract. The love of God within you is described as eternal, changeless, unfailing, because it does not enter the system. It precedes it. It is not a thing you feel today and lose tomorrow. It is not an experience that rises and falls. It is the field in which experiences rise and fall. Presence is a better word than emotion. It does not spike. It does not crash. It remains. To sit for 10 minutes and let this idea sink deep is not ritual. It is recalibration. It is loosening the grip on idols. It is withdrawing magical attributions from objects and returning them to source. Let no idle and foolish thoughts disturb the holy mind of the Son of God does not mean suppress thinking. It means do not crown every passing thought as authority. The kingdom of heaven is not a location. It is the condition of being unthreatened. The resting place where your Father has placed you forever is not achieved. It is remembered. Lesson 50 does not whisper. It dismantles the survival myth. It says the system you built to keep yourself alive is the system exhausting you. And the love you cannot see is the only thing that has never interrupted its support. 50 days is symbolic. A threshold, a jubilee, a release. If sustained means without interruption, then the question is not whether love is present. The question is whether belief will continue to interrupt the recognition of it.